All right, so everyone is dropping back. What do you run when they do that? Well, today we're going to go over part 3 of the air raid series when we're talking about runs. Let's get into it. Now, the first one I like is inside zone, and I like inside zone out of the 2-back. This is why. When you do motion, you're looking to see if anybody runs with that motion. If no one runs with the motion, then you throw it. If they do, you hand it off. You always want to get the advantage in the game. So right here, we have the inside zone. We're motion out. This is just a random defense that I chose. Does anyone go? Yes, they do. So we just hold the ball. Now remember, we want to run this when the box is in our favor. So when we have a box that isn't in our favor, we want to audible out. Again, too high. Notice how the safeties are split against the goalpost. There's middle of the field open. I think I can run this. I have the advantage. Now I'm going to see if anyone runs with that motion. If no one runs with that motion, I am going to throw it all the time. And I'm going to get what I can, and I'm going to get out of bounds. But that is why this play is unbelievable, because you don't do it. Notice here, there's 6 men in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna motion. Does anybody go with the guy? No. Well, I'm gonna catch turn and I'm gonna throw it. Even if that safety comes down, I have the numbers advantage. I'm gonna get it because I just wanna get them thinking. The next thing is the inside zone read. Now here's the great thing about this is you are reading a man, so you don't have to block everybody. This is very important, and this is if you have a running quarterback in Madden. This will spring you a couple of yards because they're not anticipating you actually doing this. So in this instance, we're reading the guy all the way outside on the D gap. So it goes center to guard A, guard to tackle B, tackle to tight end C, and then anything outside of that is the D gap. So we're looking at the guy over Ertz. He comes down, notice how he comes down, then I take it and I just want to replace. I don't want to go out wide, I just want to replace the man that dove down. All right, doing it again, we got the guy outside. Notice how we have the numbers now. If we don't block that guy, we only have to block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the box. So if he stays, so I give. Even if, I mean, that is what it is, but you have the numbers advantage where you can get what you need in this. One more time. We're reading the guy on the edge, 2 split field safeties, so we can do this. He comes down, I pull. Now that's Aaron Donald, so I'm running for my life, but notice how we had the advantage and we sprung it on him. This is an air raid offense. We want to get what we can when the numbers are in our favor. The next one is the inside zone with the RPO. Now you want to see if you have the numbers advantage. Notice in this, it's 2 over 2 on the X and the Y. We do not want to throw this ball. So what are we going to do? We're going to read the guy that is over the C gap. Notice how he is on the left side. So if he comes down, I should have pulled that, but if he comes down, you pull. Okay, let's do it again. Notice now that I have the number. So I am thinking if I can, I'm going to throw it out there because I have the number. So I'm going to catch and I'm going to throw. I had the numbers. I'm going to throw it. Let's do it again. Now this is where you can do whatever you want. I think that I have it, so what I'm going to do is I see that huge gap in between the A and the B gap, so I'm just going to go ahead. He goes, now I run. I noticed that I had some room to run. I was going to run it. This makes the defense stretch. They have to play one or the other. Again, I think I have the numbers now, so I'm going to catch it and I'm going to throw it. Now if I get a block, if he blocks out there, wide receivers, if you don't block, you don't get the rock. I have a good screen to go for right here. Again, he's off. So now, I'm gonna hand the ball off. I got solid yards, and that's the beautiful thing about the RPO. The next really good run is if you ever play those defenses that, you know, those users that drop everybody back because you're dotting them up on the pass, we need to spring the draw on there. And the draw is not an every down type of run, but it's one that if they're dropping people, you run. Really simple, you get it, and then you just get what you can when you do this. This is just a surprise. I lump the draws in with the screens, and we're going to go over that in the next video. But this is something that you can just spring it on people when they are dropping 18 different guys because they want you because you're killing them. And you don't really feel like running your quarterback. So again, inside zone with an RPO, inside zone read, and the draw. Those are the 4 main runs that you need in Madden 22 to run the air raid. And hey, if you like this, you're going to love this video right here.